Yo, what's up, guys? Dan back with another craft brew review, and it's about time. We haven't done it in a while. Let's get into this one. What do we got? Bam! Critically acclaimed Zombie Dust, boys and girls. Zombie Dust. Three Floyds Brewery out of Munster, Indiana. We're looking at one of the OG pale ales, one of the highly sought after pale ales, I should say. This one's been around the block for a long time, guys, and a lot of people try to get their hands on this bad boy. First and foremost, we'd like to thank Steve from Hoplot giving me this beer. He's a master brewer, has his own brewery, and he was kind enough to let me try this. And he sent it to me and gave it to me the other day and said, "Hey, here you go. Thanks for giving me beers. Here's one for you." And he gave me Zombie Dust. He doesn't disappoint, guys. You should try his beer. It's Hoplot Brewing. If you don't know about it, it's in Suttons Bay, Michigan. Give it a whirl, guys. You will not be disappointed at Hoplot. Anyways, let's crack into Zombie Dust today. Yeah, like I said, these guys have been around for a while now. There's a lot of hype surrounding this pale ale. It's just one of those hyped up beers, and it usually lives up to the expectations. So let's get after it. Oh, yes. Nice hiss. Nice carbonation, it looks like. Nice smoke coming out of there. I do not know if these guys put a date on their bottles. I don't know. Steve told me he thought this was fresh. It was just sent to him recently, so I'm going to go out on a whim here and say that it's fresh, guys. We'll try to look for a date as I clear this bottle up. Let's get a pour. I'm excited for this one, guys. You know, if you ask me about this one, it looks like it's just a regular IPA, but what do I know? We got a real nice copper color, lots of good carbonation coming up, decent carbonation, and a really nice foamy white head coming out here. I've got about a little over a finger's worth, and she's kind of not completely clear. Got a little haze in there, just a little bit. Just from here, my nose isn't the greatest. I've had a ton of allergies going on this season, but just from here, I'm getting citrus right now, and it's not even close to my nose yet. So let's go in for the aroma, guys. So probably a hint of grapefruit, hint of orange, definitely a little bit of orange in there. A little rind, and I'm getting pine. It's got a good hop presence, but nothing outrageous. But actually, more hop presence than I would have thought for a pale ale. And these guys are some OGs, as in I don't even know when Three Floyds came around, but I know they've been around the block for a while now. And this one is a critically acclaimed one that everybody wants. Yeah, it's actually pretty balanced smell. I get a little bit of pine, get a little bit of citrus. Decent hot presence. Let's go in for it, guys. Cheers. Mm. Mm. It's a very well balanced pale ale, guys. It's really well balanced. There's just the perfect amount of citrus in there, and more orange than anything. It's almost got like a stone IPA vibe to it with that orange rind kind of thing, the orange resin, and it's got that little grapefruit mixed in with it. But then it's got this nice pine presence on the other end that kind of just covers the back of your mouth, and then it just goes away, and it asks you for more. It leaves you wanting more. But yeah, that's just a really well balanced beer. If I didn't know any better, I would think it's an IPA. I would not think it's a pale ale. I didn't even look at the percent on this sucker. I don't even know if it says it. Everybody else probably knows. But I didn't check it out before. I looked on here. Let's see. 3 Floyds. Gosh, I want to say it's around 6% though, guys. I'm actually not sure. I forgot. I forgot to look. I was so excited to try this that I just jumped right into it. So I actually didn't even look it up, and I didn't find any of the inside info on it to at least bring something more to the table besides this is a good beer. But guys, it's a really good beer. Again, let me get another swig. It's just super drinkable. It's got a nice citrus presence to it. I do get that grapefruit and orange. And then I get this nice piney back end bitterness that comes with it. Not too much though, just enough that keeps it super, super balanced and crushable. So this is getting the Dan stamp for crushable on it. I usually drink beers that are crushable. That's what I prefer. And I love balanced beer. Otherwise, you're just hurting yourself to drink it every single sip, the deeper you get. But this one is awesome, guys. We got to thank Steve over at Hop Lot for giving us this one because this does taste fresh. Matter of fact, I still don't see a date. I thought they did date their bottles though, but I am not getting it. Man, that's a cool little cap too. Those guys are pretty cool over there. Anyways, this is awesome, guys. I would probably give it a 4.35 out of 5. If I could get this all the time, I would always buy it. It's super, super crushable. I love this one, guys. You know what's funny too is that this is kind of an older school pale ale, their version of a pale ale, and now we're used to this blast of citra hop, all this up in our grills now, and now I think other old school breweries are losing their touch and their way because what once was awesome is no longer awesome because our palates are so used to this huge citrus hit and these overabundance of hops where the OGs get lost in the mix now, guys. But you know what? These guys were ahead of their time. This is more new school, and they did it years and years ago at this point. So they kind of did it before it was awesome to do it that way, guys. So hands off to 3 Floyds and hats off to 3 Floyds, and I give them a clap. This is pretty good stuff, guys. It was definitely worth the hype. I would get it all the time if I could, and I mean, just look at it. The lacing's great on it. Great quality beer here. So once again, cheers, Steve. Thank you, sir. And this was a great beer. I appreciate it. And I'm Dan, guys. I'm over and out. I'll see you on the next one.